Good morning, dear students. Children, welcome to your another session of your online classes. Just to remind you that we are right now studying about lesson number 10, refraction and dispersion of light. Today is the fifth part of the lesson. And children, this is my email address. You know what it is for. Let's continue with the topic for today. Now children, images and the types of images. Though this particular concept I have already covered in my previous lesson, but notes I think I did not give. So it's regarding the same. First of all, children, what is an image and how does it form? Okay, so a image formation takes place only when the reflected rays meet. Now children, sometimes these reflected rays actually meet and sometimes we feel that they are meeting at a certain point. And this is the cause of two different type of images. The two different type of images that exist in nature are real image and the virtual image. Okay. In the picture, I have taken an image which shows a virtual image. So children, when you look yourself in a mirror, it is a virtual image. Now, a virtual image is formed when the reflected rays actually do not meet, but we feel that they are meeting at a certain point, and this is how a virtual image is formed. It is always erect. आपने अपने आप को देखा ही होगा और देखते ही होंगे रोज में, right? Many times you look at yourself in the mirror. ओके एंड चिल्ड्रन आपने हमेशा अपने आप को सीधा ही देखा है ना ओनली इन कंडीशन यू आर स्टैंडिंग स्ट्रेट है ना सो इमेज विच इज फॉर्म इन अ मिरर इज ऑलवेज इरेक्ट and that particular image is a virtual image and you cannot take it on the screen. Okay, and children, virtual is a word in English only. Virtual मतलब जो एग्जिस्ट करता है बट हम उसे कभी फील नहीं कर सकते, राइट? एग्जाम्पल, एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ गॉड है ना, एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ सुपर नेचुरल पावर, दे आर ऑल वर्चुअल. ओके, नेक्स्ट is the real image. Now, a real image is formed where the reflected rays actually meet. Okay, and it is always inverted and it can always be taken on the screen. Real means something which you can see and which you can feel. Virtual matlab something which exists but we cannot physically actually experience it. Okay, I told you all supernatural power, they come under the virtual powers only. Okay, so children, it's a very important concept. Many times it is asked in the exam, difference between real and the virtual images. Now, what is meant by lateral inversion? Now children, this particular topic is not there in your syllabus, but just I thought I'll cover it. Lateral inversion is the same thing how you see yourself in the mirror, है ना? When you are standing in front of a mirror, whatever is your right hand, actually it happens to be your left hand side. Okay, so and whatever is will be your left, it will appear as right, and this is what is called as lateral inversion, and it occurs only when we see ourselves in a mirror. Lens में ऐसा नहीं होता. Okay, now, children, today what I am going to teach is a very important concept, and same concept is as it is repeated in your 10th standard science. ओके, तो अगर आप अभी अच्छे से समझ लेंगे तो 10th में आपके लिए बहुत इजी हो जाएगा, बिकॉज इन 10th यू ऑल्सो हैव टू सॉल्व द न्यूमेरिकल्स विच आर बेस्ड ऑन दिस. सो इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड द theory, you will be able to understand the numerical very nicely when you go in your 10th standard. Okay, now children, just to revise you that what are the different terms that I'll be using for the optical center. You remember, center point of a lens, principal axis is an imaginary line which joins the two focus of a lens. You know, a lens has two surfaces, and lens, we imagine that they are a part of a very big sphere. Okay, the length between focus and the optical center is called as the focal length, and double of focal length is called as the 2f. Okay, and 2f is also known as center of curvature, or also known as the radius of curvature. Okay, now children, now I'll be teaching you what are the different type of images that are formed in a convex lens. What are the different images that are formed in a convex lens. Okay. Now, children, when you look at the picture of a lens, okay. So, children, in a lens, what are the different um, conventions? Just let me remind you. Oh, you remember optical center, then focus, then we have 2f, and something beyond 2f, and something which is very far away from the optical center, we call it as infinity. So children, एक object किसी भी पोजीशन पे हो सकता है ना? So what are the position? Again I am reminding you. Okay, first it can be between optical center and the focus, or it can be between focus and 2f, it can be on f, it can be on 2f, okay, and it can be on 2f, it can be beyond 2f, okay, or it can also be at infinity. Understood? You will understand it again when I start showing you the images. And children, this table you have to really understand it, but if you understand those three laws, I told you how when we draw ray diagram, what are the three laws we have to follow. Incident ray कहाँ से तीन जगह से पास होनी है, वो मैं आपको बार बार बता चुकी हूँ. Now children, in the ray diagram, we don't draw three incident ray. हम कोई भी दो draw करते हैं, और जहाँ पर भी वो दो मिलेंगी हमारी image बनेगी, और अगर समझ नहीं मिल रही है तो हम उनको कोशिश करते हैं. We extend the incident ray and we try to meet, and this is how the formation of real images take place. Understood children? So let us understand what are the different images and what are the different position of the images, what is the nature of the images when the position of the object changes. Okay, so our first case is the object is located beyond 2f, when the object is located at 2f, or children it can also be same example at infinity. Okay, so children you can see in the picture, okay, the incident ray, they all meet at a particular point f2 which is on the other side, and this is how the image is formed. And children, here the image which will be formed will be inverted, ulti banegi, and it is a real image. It can be taken on the screen. It will be taken on the screen. Understood? I have taken both the cases here. अगर object beyond 2f है या फिर if the object is on infinity. Now our second case is if the object is located on the at 2f. Okay, so what will happen? The first incident ray will go parallel to the principal axis, then with the help of that convex lens it will get converged, okay, and it will pass through the focus. Second is the second incident ray, it will directly pass from the optical center, and children, both these incident ray when they get refracted they meet at a, at a point which is between f and 2f, and you can see our image here is inverted और ये छोटी बनी है. You can come see the size of the object here, and you can see the size of the image here. Understood? Our third case is children when the object is kept between 2f and f. Again same two incident ray, one parallel to the principal axis and second which moves from the optical center, and children these both incident ray they meet beyond 2f, okay, of the other side of the lens, and here you can see the image which is formed. Again it is inverted, ulti bani hai और बहुत बड़ी है comparative to the object. The image formed is very big. The third case is if the object is located at f. So here what will happen children? The first incident ray which will go parallel to the principal axis and it will pass through the focus. The second incident ray it will pass from the optical center, and we find that these are two parallel lines and they never meet. You know children, two parallel lines never meet, and hence here no image formation take place. Next is if the object is kept between the optical center and the focus. So here what happens children? The incident ray here the incident ray, first incident ray, it moves parallel to the principal axis and passes through the focus, okay, and the second which will pass through the optical center. Now children, as they move, you can see that the gap keeps on increasing. So what we do here, we extend them, and what do we get? We get a real image here. Okay, we get a real image which is very big, you can see, and here the image is inverted or erect. Yes, it is erect. So children, these are the five cases. Actually six. In the first picture I have taken two because in both the cases the results are the same. So children, these are the five cases, six cases that are included in your syllabus. Please go through them. I have in each slide I have given you two images so that you understand. Okay, and in case you don't understand, you know what to do. Please give me your feedbacks on your email address. So children, it's all about today's topic. Thank you and take care of yourself.